Should you be working on growing your influence on LinkedIn, or you should just really focus on growing your CV and that is all? I want us to look at LinkedIn as your digital CV in the modern age, because your CV, your hard copy CV can only summarize the few things that you can do, and you cannot even summarize all the years of experience you've had working at a job. So let's say if you've been working 10 years, there's no way you can be able to summarize 10 years in a few lines on your CV. However, your LinkedIn allows you to build a platform. It allows you to build a community, showcasing your skills, showcasing the kind of work that you do. Just picture yourself trying to apply for a job, and already maybe the company you're working for or the person you're applying to work with already can get a picture of what you can do and your capabilities. So already we have ascertained that there are definitely some similarities between building a CV and then of course your LinkedIn, because with both of them you're showcasing your educational background, your training, your skills, some of the work that you're doing, some of your interests and activities that you're involved in. But LinkedIn allows you to really expand on that and go really deep so people can make a connection to you. Because for instance, when it comes to CVs, we are not sure if you're the one writing your CV or if you have someone else writing it for you. So sometimes even when people read all these words, it is not enough to make them connect and connect with you. With LinkedIn, there is at least a high level of authentication that this is you that is actually writing all that content. This is you that is actually behind that account, showcasing your skills, showcasing your work, and definitely people can connect with that because they see your process, they see what you're engaged in, they see your passions, they see your interests, and then you also have the opportunity to join a number of groups with like-minded people. So by the time you want to switch jobs, by the time you want to look for opportunities, you already have a network of people that you can really tap into and utilize them to grow yourself in the professional space. Secondly, LinkedIn really allows you to be personal with people because, for instance, with your job, you're kind of limited to operate within your job description or what your projects require of you to do. However, with LinkedIn, you can kind of venture into different fields that you're interested in to showcase where you want to go. And it helps you to also connect with people in those fields, different from your CV, because your CV might only contain the things that you're involved in at your work at the moment. So it may not involve some of the things that you're interested in. It's not going to allow you to really venture and discuss with people on topics that are not already a part of your work. But your LinkedIn really allows you to explore. It allows you to be in touch with different kinds of people. Also, the other thing is it helps you to cross boundaries because you're not only speaking to people in your maybe boundary, your country boundary, you're able to attract interests from people on an international level, and that is really, really advantageous for you. Whatever you're posting on LinkedIn definitely has to resonate with you as a person. It has to showcase your best self out there, because you're trying to build a personal brand and people are going to be observing this personal brand on the other side, and they're definitely going to be making decisions about you. Do we want to work with this person? Does this person seem like a very genuine person for this role? You want to think about how people are thinking when they are looking at your LinkedIn and then act in reverse. And then most importantly, LinkedIn is really great at networking because you're going to meet all types of people. You have the opportunity to showcase your skills, to showcase your work to a group of people that is way outside of your network, way outside of your country boundaries. So you want to take advantage of it and really show yourself as much as possible. Now you may ask yourself, what do I show on LinkedIn? What don't I show? You really have to be specific about what you are putting out there on LinkedIn. I know that sometimes we mix up social media platforms because we think maybe if I'm only going to capitalize on building my LinkedIn, then it has to be situated the same way as my Instagram account or my Twitter account. But you have to take into consideration that these social media platforms are very different. LinkedIn is a purely professional platform, so definitely people are going to be looking for professional content. Showcase yourself, showcase your business. If you have products, show them to people, show them how those products work, how do they function out in the field, what kind of feedback are you getting, what kind of challenges are you getting. This gets people to really be engaged with you. They get to engage with the kind of work that you do, and it makes them really curious about getting to know you better on a personal level. Now, the opportunity they'll have eventually is when they want to work with you, they already know who they're dealing with. They're not asking questions. You're not starting, you're not starting the process afresh. You're just literally building, going upwards. So I want you to take all those things into consideration as you think about joining LinkedIn. If you're quite skeptical about it and how it's going to benefit you, I think you should definitely go for it, because this is a platform where you're going to really build your presence. Imagine you left your job 10 years from now. Do you think your CV is going to showcase all the things that you have been able to do in the 10 years that you've been there? It's not going to be able to do that for you. However, your LinkedIn account kind of does that for you, because it really helps to capture your journey all through the 10 years. And someone, if they want to get to know who you are in the last few years, they already have something they can look at. On another hand, if you also want to look at your own growth, that is a good platform for you to really capture what you're doing and put it out there, and over time you can literally go back and see some of the things you've been able to do like over the years, and you can be able to pat yourself on the shoulder, because you can already see the progress that you're making in your life and in your career. So those are some of the things that I really like about the platform. So if you're a bit skeptical about it, now is your time to start. And if you are definitely working towards growing your CV, you can definitely do that, have that document well set up, but most importantly, set up your LinkedIn. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next video.